Well, today's the big day. I couldn't get the birds to come and eat once they got a look at me. It's a little claustrophobic in this thing. I never worn a turkey suit before. The important thing is to be a really good turkey and not be a jive turkey, but I gotta say this appearance looks a bit murderous to me. I only signed up because I believe in the food bank and I like what it does for people, but gosh, it's kind of hard to breathe in this thing. And it's gonna be hot. Okay. I'm so glad. I put the turkey mask on and made my throat swell up, and nobody likes a swollen throat, and the costume was way too tight. I don't know how fake people put all that fake stuff on every day. It must be really stifling and crowded, having to stuff everything like that underneath a veneer of false pretense. Anyway, so I turned in the costume, went over to Safeway, and I apologized, gave her a hug, the manager, and I said, "Is there anything else I can do?" And she says, "Yeah, in a half hour, come back and you can help pass out invites, or the things, the promotional things." The whole idea is to get people to donate $10 of groceries while they're doing the shopping trip at Safeway, for the sake of the clients at the food bank. So that's awesome. So I'm ready to do that. Just the way I am. No costume. All right. God bless you. I want you to just imagine for a moment how a fake person feels. How, let's say, a narcissist, a self-absorbed, emotionally undeveloped, manipulative, controlling, covert type personality, how they feel every morning when they wake up and they got to put on their fake clothes, their fake face, their fake everything. And supposedly, according to psychologists, they do this as a defense mechanism, psychological defense mechanism. And then at the end of the day, when no one's looking, they can take off their mask, they can take off their costume and just be themselves and just collapse. And what a terrible way to live. I say it's better to be vulnerable, transparent, impressionable, creative, loving, empathetic, sympathetic to others, and just be who you are. And fortunately, Christ gives us He gives us new clothing called robes of righteousness. And these are not physical clothes any more than this turkey suit is a costume in real life for self-absorbed narcissists. But I just want to ask you, is there anything fake about you, like I have found about myself at times? Is there anything fake, something that you put on for others to see, to cover what's really inside? We all do that. It's our sin nature. We can't just be ourselves everywhere with everyone, right? But I say that we've got to take on the robe of righteousness and get filled up with the Word of God. Pray for other people. Pray for ourselves. That God would change us, transform us into His image. Because the image of this world is corrupt. It's gross, and it's passing away. And the whole earth is crying out, the whole world, all of nature is crying out for the revealing of the sons of God, with their robes of righteousness. So let's put away the old man, take off the old man, take off the old costume, the old mask, and put on the new. Because that's where our future is. In heaven, there are no masks, there are no costumes, and God sees us in the clothing of Christ, in the appearance of Christ. He can't look upon us the way we are. This is probably how we look to Him. So God bless you, and stay in the Word today, and go out and help somebody.